Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to keep on building our logging road in this forest here. I think this is going to be the next location where we start logging. So we're going to hop in this dozer. We're going to enable our terraform there. And we're going to just level out our road here. And we want to make sure that we are able to drive a truck in here. I don't know why that's... Okay, we'll back up and we'll try again. We're just trying to make sure that this is flat. Okay, this part of the road isn't that bad. We'll try and level out this area. I think I should probably maybe clear out some of this material. Okay, there we go. Now we're leveling it a little bit more. That's a road right there. Close enough anyway. Okay, so we're gonna walk back down and maybe we'll jump into the deer. Is it 2154G? Is that it? I think so. And we'll probably, we'll either use that to get rid of some of the bigger ridges of dirt that we got to knock down. Let's flatten it out. I'm not sure yet. We'll also try and level this out a little bit better. Alright, we're going to get into the deer. Is that what it is? Yeah. There we go. Okay, we'll scrape this material down. There we go. And we just kind of want to make a nice little ramp. Okay, and maybe we'll grab this little bit here. We could probably smoothen this out with a dozer, I'm thinking. So let's walk forward and we'll just start digging this ridge down here. Oh, alright. We'll try digging this out. There we go. Let's try this one. There we go. Now we're digging dirt. Okay, and then I guess we'll try and fill in where we need to. We don't want to remove too much material here. We just want a little bit. Okay, that's not bad. We're just trying to make a ramp down to that lower area. Okay, that might be okay. And then we'll have to, if we do need to move more material back in, we can. Let's see. We can grab that little and then push some material out here. Actually, we might want to bring more material back in. There we go. That looks a little more smoother. And we'll just use this dirt to fill in whatever we removed. It's a little more malleable than the real terrain. There we go. There we go. I wonder if we should jump into the dozer. Oh, but we've got some trees here. We will need to cut them down. And then we also need to take out this little ridge. Yeah, so we do have a little bit of a ridge here. We'll try and get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. Now, let's see what the dozer will do. Because we can always come back later and push those trees down. Or use a buncher. We have a buncher. We're going to run over here into the dozer. Turn it on. There we go. Now we're really flattening some road. I would like to cut that a little bit more. Possible. Oh yeah, we're cutting road now. Alright, and we'll go, well, we'll probably fill in all of these trenches here, but we could also just go around. This could work too, this little goat trail. I feel like it's gonna be a real pain to get log trucks around here, so let's see. And then we do have this, or we could cut, I don't know. I think we will need an excavator in here because we've got a lot of stuff that we can't really do anything with a farm sim dozer. We could definitely deal with it in real life, but this dozer can't push anything down. But it might be able to fill in this hole here. Maybe. I would like to cut this hill out, put a road right through here. And if we have material, we definitely can. Okay, that's kind of a road. If we could push this mountainside. I think we'll have to dig it out with the excavator. Yeah, we'll need one. It's quite a lot of turns in this little section here with this quad trail. So we'll hop out. We'll jump into our John Deere road builder. So I don't think we're gonna get this smooth. Okay, so we do need to get rid of this hill here. We have a lot of hills in the middle of where we want to put our road. I think it'll probably be as wide as what we did back there. So it's gonna be, we're gonna have to do quite a bit. I think we could probably just push it with the dozer though, so we'll just cut this hill down. There we go. We could just make a big pile here. There we go. Now, can we get rid of this tree? Yep, there we go. Okay, so now can I pivot it and pick it up and chuck it down the hill? Yep. So we got rid of that tree. That's perfect. Now, we want to cut this hill. There we go. Yeah. Alright, another bucket load. There we go. Let's get a different view. We're making headway. It's a little slow, but we're definitely cutting out our hill. Now, probably cut that tree and push it over. This is why this excavator is so good, or this road builder, is because you can just push trees down and you don't have to worry about grabbing a chainsaw and then a stump grinder. There we go. Alright, and we'll dig out this area and we'll use that dirt to fill this hole in. But I also want to kind of scrape off the bushes here. Maybe I don't want to create a ditch. Now our dozer could probably handle this ridge, but it's just not quite the right tool for the job. The excavator can just spread out material way better. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect right there. Filling in those holes. And can we grab this little? Yeah, we're a little far away. We definitely, I think, need to move closer to that ridge of dirt. Okay, and we'll back up, and I want to take a little bit more. There, we're starting to get rid of it. So that's a perfect amount of material for the area that we're working with here. And then we'll level it out with the dozer. So this is good. We've made this area drivable. I would like to not have a pit here, but so maybe we'll just grab some of this material over here and push it into this hole. Yeah, that looks good, right? And then we'll cut that bit there and fill it with material. There. And it's not even recognizable. Well, a little bit, but not much. Now we could also lower this down. So I don't know if we want to do that, but we could. Let's see if we can get rid of this stump maybe. There we go. Yeah. Okay, and then maybe we can grab that. Well, we'll flatten it out with the dozer. It's not a big deal. We've got a little bit of area over here to level out. Okay, so this looks fairly usable, I think. We need to walk a little bit forward, dig this area out. There we go. Okay, and we'll walk forward here. And we have some trees. There we go. Now, if we can, I'm trying to figure out if we could maybe leave these trees on the side and just, yeah, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. We knock this tree down. There we go. And I want to get rid of the stump too, because we don't want to get caught on that. We'll wreck our truck. There we go. And we could take this higher road and use the material on it for our road down here. There we go. So we'll dig this bit out. There. So I'm just right now pulling this material over into our trench here. There's a little, I don't know, a ditch maybe? It might not be like a trench. It's like a ditch. And it's not really going to be flat for a road. So I'm just filling this in. And that looks pretty good. Now, can we grab some material from here maybe? Yeah, that looks good. There we go. There we go. And we'll level this out a little bit. We'll move this material out. Okay. All right. And we're pulling a little bit more material from here. I wonder, is this really necessary for this part? Let's look. Yeah. And I think we should probably get rid of this tree, unless we don't have to, but we could. Actually, we'll definitely get rid of this tree. Oh, there we go. Okay, and there's a little ridge in front of us. I'd like to get rid of that. Let's see if we can fill this in. Oh yeah. Okay, and then I was trying to push that down, but see if I can just delete the tree. I just want to get rid of it. Okay, and we'll just fill this up with some material here. I don't really know. I guess we'll push that tree out of the way with the dozer, and we're just side hilling a little bit. Okay, there we go. That's a pretty good road, eh? Okay, and we'll, okay. Just trying to figure out how I can move this tree. Okay, it's pretty rough. I think we'll, well, we can use the dozer to push this all down. We'll walk forward a little bit. Uh-oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. And once we get these trees out of the way, we can definitely use the dozer. There we go. Okay, now I want to hop into that dozer, and we'll just see if we can flatten that area out. So we'll run over to the dozer. It's a pretty rough road, but it, you know, it's smooth enough with the dozer going over it once. At least once. It might need more. Even this spot right here. So I kind of want to come at it from the back here and push forward into the ditch. There we go. That's making a really nice smooth road. There we go. Yep, that is a road right there. So that's kind of what I thought would happen, is we can push this material and level it. I don't like those ridges, but okay. We do still have to kind of go around a little hill, but it's not as bad as it was. And we're supposed to be able to push straight through here. I think I might need a little bit more material. So back up and I'll fill this hole. We've got a couple holes on the right side of our camera, not the dozer. It's actually the left side of the dozer. Oof, it is bumpy. There we go. And we're cutting this hillside, that's for sure. Uh-oh. Let's try not to tip that. We're utilizing our brush cage, but it didn't really work. Okay, let's try pushing it over again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this looks really good. I think we should probably get the excavator, or the road builder. Same thing, and push this tree over. Yeah, we're definitely getting somewhere. And I'd like to fill in that hole there. There we go. Yep, that's exactly what I want to do. Now I just want to widen this a little bit more. We really need to even take out that tree. We might probably just leave it. Alright, there we go. Now we're really moving dirt. Look at that. Okay, yeah, we're making progress for sure. We will probably have to take out this one tree here. Okay, I want a wider road than this. It's a pain I can't push trees down with this dozer. We're almost to the landing. I can see it. Okay, so we'll level out these areas. I wonder if it would be better with a excavator for this area. I don't I'm not really sure. So I want to level out a little area, a flat area, and a turnaround spot for logging trucks, because backing down the road is a real pain right now, the way we're doing it. So we want to level out an area, but I'm not sure if this is the right tool for the job. This is a D6, I think. I think it's a little small. There we go. Now we're flattening out a little area here. Now maybe we can push this hill down. Oh yeah, we're definitely carving this hill out now. It's pretty slow going, cutting out a road with these dozers, but I think it's very rewarding, the areas that you can get into. So this hole in the middle, somehow we have to figure out a solution to this. There we go. I don't really want to climb the hill, so we'll try and keep this going if we can cut from here to the hillside. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. And we'll push up the hill here. We might be able to cut a lower road, I'm not sure. Not that that would be a good thing. It would flood easier, but I don't know. Okay, we're making progress here. I'd like to cut this ridge out, so I want to over to this other side here and push it out. It looks like we can. There we go. There. I think it's almost enough to turn around. Like, I don't know if I can get rid of this hill enough. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're getting rid of it. So we'll back up here, change our camera angle to inside, and it looks pretty good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're pushing dirt now, maybe. It's hard to tell. We're lowering it. It's just it keeps going up. Okay, so then we have one little area here. There we go. Oh yeah, that's leveled out really well. It's really close to how it would be if it was flat, but it's not. Not yet. And we still have this little ridge here that I want to get rid of. Okay, now I want to go a little bit lower and push it out. Yeah, there we go. That is a lot of material, but it looks like it's working still. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely getting flat now. There we go. So we're pushing this hill out now. I wasn't going to go this far down, but it's turning out really well. Don't know how I'm going to be able to get anything in here because this bank is so steep. The skidder's going to really struggle. There we go. So if we can actually carve out a little road, that'd be good. There. If we can lower this down, maybe. There we go. So that's a good little road. And then I guess this is where we're going to start bunching. Maybe this steep ground? I don't know. This is the quad trail, but I guess we will skid this. So this is our logging area. So we'll push this hill up. I've got to back up and take another layer. Alright, well, you know what? That's probably enough to be able to do something here. Yeah, so this is working pretty good. Now, if we can cut this down... Okay, this might be a problem here. Well, I might even just widen it out. I don't know if it's gonna get stuck there, the truck. It's quite a ridge here. There we go. This is a crazy little trail. I feel like we could probably cut this lower. There we go. We still have a ridge here. Oh, now it got even bigger. All right, and then if we can cut this little side hill out. Nope, not really. It's a little difficult. Oh, well, that might be doable. I don't know. I just wonder if the truck's gonna get stuck on this. I think it will. So let's try leveling it out a little bit more. Oh, that's pretty level. Okay, and then we'll drive back, see if we can level it out a little bit more, and then maybe we bring the excavator over here, and yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, so that, we've done quite a bit here. I wonder how this is gonna work out. This is quite a little ridge. Maybe we'll cut it down more. There we go. That's not bad. And then we'll fill in this little hole here. I don't know why. No material's moving down there, but I guess we'll just keep pushing dirt down there till it fills up. It's kind of stuck. Oh. There we go, now we're filling it up. There, and we'll also fill this little hole in here. Nice. That made it really flat. Look at that. That is so flat. There we go. Alright. Struggles with the different materials there, but... Alright. So, let's take a run down our road. So we got quite a bit done. It's looking really good. It looks really smooth. And I think we will be able to get logging trucks in here. I might change out the style of logging that we're going to do a little bit, but it's going to be pretty similar. Now, I do want to cut this hill out right here. Not sure yet, because if the truck will fit here through this road, there's not much reason to take out these trees. But we could also just widen it and actually make a parking area. That might be nice. So we cleared out quite a massive trench through this mountain. We could push this hill over, but kind of pretty established. So it's a mountain. But yeah, we have a nice little flat area here. It's pretty good. It'll be really nice to log in a flat area and have some room to turn around. And then we can also fill this up with logs too and build a little road up through here and drag them around like a little roundabout maybe. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.